Hello, everybody. This is Eliz-sha Keating from wisdomseekers.net, and I'm here today for the second weekly for Earth, which Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for the weeks of March 29th to April 4th, 2020. And the first card I pulled was pretty apropos, was challenging times. So let's just see what challenging times stands for. And the first card, the card that base card, is the same base card as the one yesterday for fire, which is the Ace of Wands. Lots of support from on high, lots of transmutation of the energy around us right now. So things are shifting and changing, and they're shifting and changing for a very positive way. At least that's what it's always meant in the past. And this and the Two of Swords is also very appropriate. It's courage, going forward with courage, not knowing how you're going to get there, but knowing where you're going to end up. And so go with it. Just be courageous, stay in balance. Again, it's a card that suggests you stay in balance. And just move forward with the energies. And what is behind us? Behind us is the Ten of Swords. It's a very interesting behind. The Ten of Swords is the slings and arrows. We've had plenty of them, but you'll notice they're all in the back, and you're actually heading towards the sun. So even though there are slings and arrows and pointy things sticking us all over, they're superficial, and they're going to fall out very soon. And we're heading towards the sun, so things are improving. And what's below us is the Three of Swords. So 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Wow, lots of swords. And the Three of Swords, there's things happening, not always very positive things, but we're learning to deal with it. We're learning to stand on our own 2 feet. It's something that can be fixed. We are on top of it. So what's coming directly in front of us, and this would be great if this is the truth, this 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups is joy, mature form of joy and happiness. It's not a beginning joy. It's something we've established for a while. We know our way around it. It's not something that most of us allow into our life, but it's still there. So what's on top or coming soon, and is the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles is balance. It talks about a man who's in balance. Solar plexus is strong. He doesn't need to prove anything to himself or anybody else. He enjoys what he does for a living. He's proud of what he does. He's backed by strength, and that's exactly what you are backed by, strength and balance. And it's interesting, so far we have no major arcana. So for Earth, this should be easier than it was for fire. There is a deep subconscious change card, an inner child. It's going to come up and sort of wave a flag and say, let's change. You may have to protect or defend some of your personal beliefs or standpoints, and that's fine. You have that right. And now we do have a major arcana, and it's the Hermit. And the Hermit is a way shower, somebody who shows us how to behave in a certain circumstances. So that would be your job, to be the person that shows how it is done. And that brings us to the Six of Swords, which is soon we're going to be in the place where we want to be. And that's going to that's very positive. Things are shifting and changing. This basically what it's suggesting is what we're going through is going to be shorter lived than has been anticipated. And you might find that because there is such as enforced hunkering down where we are, or sheltering in place, and it's strongly enforced. And people, the majority of people, when I've been out and about to get groceries and things like that, the majority of people have been very careful. We do a really bizarre little dance at the grocery store where we wait and somebody walks by, then we move forward and somebody stands back, and it's a very bizarre little social dance. But it's a very interesting social dance, and people are respecting it. And when they don't respect it, it's simply because they've forgotten, not because they're being willful or anything like that. It's very, I have to say, I found it very entertaining. So we are in challenging times. The challenging times is nothing that we cannot handle. We are handling it. We are actually doing really well. There's a lot of things happening on the internet. People are going out and celebrities and doing interactives where you can ask questions. People have hired musicians, pardon me. There might be some magicians out there to perform. And a lot of, I saw on my YouTube channel today where somebody was thanking everybody for stepping up and creating more stuff for people to be entertained and busy online. So it is a challenging time, but and the last card basically was the Hermit. What goes with this is it's time for you to take the lead. It's time to be the way shower. Okay, and that I thoroughly agree with that. It is time for people who are in the spiritual forefront to take the lead, to be responsible for yourself. You're the most important person in the world. But by being responsible for yourself, you help other people grow and become more. And you keep people stable. So most people would have anticipated that this would become a time when a lot of social contact was negated or lost, but instead more people are reaching out and being inclusive. Everybody is very aware that it should be called physical isolation, not social segregation or isolation. And that is an amazing. That's amazing that the human race is coming together so beautifully. And dare I say it, I'm very proud of you. And me too. Okay.
All right. Angel Wing starts us off with, hello, ladies. Does Mike want children with me?
I don't think Mike's gone that far. I'm thinking that far ahead, honestly. I think that Mike is just thinking at this point, he's still just having fun. And he hasn't actually got to a place where he's thinking kids would be great. It doesn't mean he won't, but at this point, he hasn't.
Maria Herrera says hello.
Hi, Maria.
Lily Dulo asks, hello, ladies. How are you? So nice to have you here in these times.
How are you doing, Lily?
Lily Guild asks, Hendrix loves me. He said his friend was lying that Hendrix moved about 2 hours away. Will I be able to see Hendrix?
I think well, you're a little young, right? So you're not quite of age of majority yet. When all this is said and done, I suspect that if you choose to, you will be able to see him, and it won't be hard. I have a feeling that partly he moved so far away was so for your benefit, so that you had a choice on how things were going to work out between you and him. So he did it for you, even though it's a long way away.
Mama B asks, who's better for me, Scorpio or Libra?
Well, believe it or not, I suspect Scorpio is probably a better choice for you. But that is a decision you make, right?
Moonfeather says, hi ladies, how are you both?
We're actually pretty good.
Or are you both well?
Oh, we're well.
We're just sleepy.
Well, we're little. We took our dog to the vet today, and so we're just on tender hooks right now, waiting to hear how she's doing.
Yeah. For those of you who don't follow us on Facebook, one of our pitties hurt her paw, and she's in quite a bit of pain. So
and
we limping and
we have a friend who is a
animal communicator,
and she said that her name's Jellybean. She says Jellybean says it hurts, but don't worry about me. So, which is so Jellybean.
So, like good for baby moms that we are.
We worried.
And we took her to the vet, which is where she is now. So
we're waiting for a phone call.
Yeah. So
if we get a phone call, I'm out of here.
We're going to say goodbye early.
Yeah.
That's going to be without question.
Yeah.
But anyhow, well wishes are very appreciated for her at this time. And
she is the sweetest little girl.
And
she adores people.
She does.
She just about pulled the vet down the stairs today.
Trying to get to the lady that's helping the vet.
The secretary to say hello to her.
Yeah.
And I'm going, oh, please don't break anything.
I mean, if he did end up falling on his face, you'd turn around and kiss it better. But
yeah, but those are steep stairs. But anyhow, she was in such a rush to go say hello.
We got a lot of questions to get through, so let's hammer them out.
All right.
Otherwise, we'll be here all the time talking about a little girl.
Yeah, she's our baby.
Yep. Princess Me asks, hey, Eliz-sha, can I please ask what Julian thinks about me?
Julian. So he's coming out of the warrior stage, and he's looking around with fresh eyes, and he's looking at you with fresh eyes, and he's kind of likes what he sees. So I think be very subtle. I mean, most men I know, they like to think that they're the ones who are doing the inviting and everything. So make sure he feels like he's the one that's is choosing or not, and just enjoy, but be very subtle. Don't give it away too easy. It is not as much fun. When I say give it away, I mean don't make it too easy for him. He likes the pursuit. Men like the pursuit. It's and if it's too easy, you're not worth it for them. Mm-hmm. So make it a little hard. Not so hard that he leaves, but hard enough so that he enjoys himself. Okay.
Melipella says hi, Eliz-sha and Elle.
Hi.
Amanda Ralph says hi from London, UK.
Hi, Amanda.
it jumped on me. Why must you jump on me? So rude. Rachel N asks, who do you think, who would be a better suited partner for me? Gemini or M? I don't know his sign.
Or M?
M, yeah.
I don't really care what sign it is as long as I can get hold of his energy. M. But again, this is your choice, right? Don't you take what I say under consideration, and then you choose. All right.
Moonfeather asks, just wondering how Lewis will feel the first time he lays eyes on me in person. Please and thank you.
Very appreciative. He'll be very appreciative of who you are and things like that. So don't worry. Be happy. I don't know if anybody knows that.
Bob Marley song?
Yeah, don't worry. Be happy.
I feel like most people should know that song.
Should, but there's a lot of young people nowadays.
It's true. But I mean, they associate, if people are stoners, they associate Bob Marley with weed. So, I mean, have at it. Enjoy. D Sparks asks, Elisha, do you see me publishing a book?
Yes, I got a really strong yes on that one. And that would be a wonderful thing to happen.
Emily Aquine asks, Elisha and Elle, what do you see for me in April?
April.
A sunny day.
You know, it's funny. What I'm seeing is you looking around. It's like your eyes are open and you're seeing things through a different perspective, a new visual, a new belief system, something like, not a new belief system, but it's like your eyes are open for the very first time and you're seeing things differently. Not bad. You're actually really enjoying it. But it's like you're looking around and they go, whoa, look at that. Whoa, look at that. It's like you're seeing things and it's all new to you. So it's very positive. Something new and positive is coming your way in April. Congratulations. I like that.
Fiona R. asks, will my mom approve of the Libra I'm currently involved with? I'm nervous for them to meet.
Yeah. Your mom has every intentions of making you uncomfortable, but that's part of being a mom, and it's payback for all the times you did it to her. But I don't feel that she has any dislike for your Libra.
Zhao Fermino asks, hello, darling. I think I will shift my professional career in the next 3 months. Any advice from my guides?
Basically, what they're saying is make sure you think it through very carefully. And whatever you choose, they are there to support you. And they're not horribly unhappy with the decision. They kind of think that it's more of a coming back to reality, or more so than anything else. So your vision has changed, and your expectations are a little bit more in line with reality. And that is for them a big positive.
Zulumi R asks, is the new guy I'm talking to just trying to hit it and quit it with me?
He's not fully committed, but I don't feel that it's a hit it and quit it kind of energy. I mean, if you allow it, yes, he will. But if you make him work for it a good deal, it will actually work to your benefit. If it's too easy, he's going to walk away. If he has to work for it, then you're worth more to him, and he's kind of hoping, honestly, that he's kind of hoping that you are worth it. Okay.
AP asks, hi Elisha and L, hope you are both well. Has M been thinking, stalking my social media? Thank you.
M. He doesn't want you to know it, but yes, he has. And he definitely doesn't want that to be something that is commonly known.
Lily Dulo asks, do my angels have any guidance for me these times? Thank you a lot, Elisha and Elle, for your positive energy and time.
What they're telling me is that to hang in there. And they recognize that you've gone through a really rough time, and right now it's rougher than it's rougher than usual, and you're more frustrated than you have been for a very long time. And it's really hard to see the positive, which you're really good at doing. So but they're wanting you to hang in there. They want you to be, basically what they're saying is the best is yet to come. Okay. And I suspect in your heart you know that, and I think in your heart you know that you've paid your dues, and and what else? And that this is just a short interlude in your life, and on the other side of this interlude, really, I do believe things are going to start becoming better for you, or monetarily easier. Okay.
Yasmin Fox asks, hi, what are the messages from my guides? Thank you.
Okay, Jasmine. So basically the words I got was, you're doing it. You whatever it is, you're doing it, and they're proud of you, and congratulations. So keep up the good work, and yeah, just keep up the good work. You are doing it. I don't know what you're doing. They didn't tell me, and I didn't ask, but it's happening for you. Okay.
Champagne L asks, hey Elisha and L, so I got a new guy I'm interested in finally.
Congratulations.
How does he feel towards me? His name is Jose. Thank
Jose.
you.
He's cute. He's funny. He can be a bit tough. And it seems that he likes you a great deal. He's still, what's the word? Still making up his mind. He's not. It's not. It's not 100% sure, but at this point, but he's pretty close. He's pretty well he likes you a great deal, and just go forward slowly with this guy, because he's got an edge to him that's a little tough, though he appears to be really funny, and he does appear to be quite funny. But like I said, he's got an edge. So go forward slowly. Make sure you know who he is first.
CF says hello, Elisha and Elle, and everyone else. Champagne C says, Elisha, I have to say I am so thankful for you and your time. You help so many people, and it's so appreciated. You don't even know. Thank you.
No, thank you.
D Sparks says, my church is providing question and answer on spirituality, meditation, readings, etc. Thank you for all you ladies do virtually. The church is offering this virtually. That is actually really cool.
That is really neat.
Take advantage.
Yeah.
Laura H asks or says, hi, Elisha and Elle, nice to see you. Tay asks, hello, I've been seeing flashes of white light as well as white smoke and black shadows that either are on the floor or in the air. It's been happening for a few months now. What could they be?
It's probably spirit, probably energy. You're probably a medium, and it's up to you to say yes or no. And feel the energy, because with your medium, you're open to the good, the bad, and the ugly. What's her name? Erin is going to have a class, but not right now. There's so much going on right now that she hasn't, with her health. Her eyes have been giving her a great deal of problems. But when her health is a little better, she's going to give a class of two classes, a beginner's class to see if you're interested, and then a class for mediumship. And I would highly recommend that you look into that.
Champagne C says, sending healing to your dog. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tay says, they only appear for a few seconds.
Well, the thing is, if you see them on the side of your eye, or you see out of the side of your eye, a tiny bit faster than you do from the front of your eye. So when there's things there, and you turn to look, they're not going to be there. But because you see them faster or higher vibration, that's basically what it is that you're seeing things in a higher vibration. After a while, you'll probably start to see things more easily. If you want to see what they are, close your eyes and look inside. Close your eyes and just look and see what you see. And I would actually like to know, but what does it feel like? That's the most important thing. What does it feel like? And it sounds like there's more than one there. So, pay attention to how it feels for all of them individually.
D Spark says, love, health, and healing to Jellybean.
Thank you.
Tay adds, I hope Jellybean gets better soon.
Me too.
Don't we all?
I'm kind of afraid she's broke her foot.
But as long as she's not hurt, it can be dealt with. CF says, I'm a big dog lover. One of my multi-poodle called a Pump and is 17 years old. He is sick at the moment. What can you tell me about my dog, Patchers?
So this afternoon around 1:00, we're going to have a chit chat on on Wisdom Seekers, and one of the ladies who's going to chit chat is an animal communicator. Why don't you come on Wisdom Seekers? And it's down below, wherever that is, and ask her. She's really super good. I use her all the time.
But yeah, because CF is from South Africa.
Oh, so she might be
might be asleep by then.
Okay, so what's the name of the dog?
Patchers.
Patches?
Patchers.
Patchers. The tummy hurts. And he's lethargic, but it's mostly that his tummy hurts that's bothering him. And he doesn't want to bother you. He's a little bit like Jelly Bean. He tries to hide it. Pumpkin. Give him pumpkin. Canned pumpkin. I always have pumpkin on hand for the dogs because pumpkin is really good for tummy aches. If it's more than that, he doesn't know. He can't tell you. He can't tell me with it something worse or not. But I do know pumpkin is really, really good for
tummy aches.
For dogs.
Also, on this note, I'm doing a shameless plug. Right now, we have a special going on. The TP blowout.
Yeah, every reading must go.
It's a $10 one question. They usually go written question and answer. Usually go for $35. So take it up on that offer. Our animal communicators, both
Elizabeth and
does she offer it on the website? I think
she doesn't, but she will do it.
Yeah, she will do it. But Elizabeth and Sabie Rendell are both our animal communicators on our website.
Does Sabie have the $10 one up?
Yeah.
Okay, Sabie doesn't know she has that up.
Oh, well, I asked you who was involved in it, and you said everyone. So
yeah, I know.
Did everyone.
I know, but I forgot to tell her.
Oh, wow.
But Sabie can do it for $10 American, and it really is a blowout. We make about, with PayPal's intervention, we make about $2 each.
But anyhow, if you do end up passing out before this live chat on Facebook, feel free to go to our website and reach out for the $10 blowout sale.
Yeah.
For Sabie.
Yeah, but as I said, your puppy is trying not to make you worry. But there is it's down in the lower part. It's not in the, it's, with dogs, it's not, it's the lower part of the tummy that's giving him problems. Okay.
All right. Laura H asks, what type of career will I be transitioning into?
Laura H.
Laura H.
I'm really getting, it's going to be something you're not anticipating, but it's something that you're actually really surprised when you get the job or get it, and you're very surprised how much you enjoy it. So basically, that's all I've got for you. It's some place where you need to talk to people, and again, it's something you're going to be surprised that you actually enjoy it. You actually enjoy talking to different people.
Princess Nee says, thank you. JRT asks, Eliz-sha and Elle, I can relate to sick puppy issues. Mine is struggling with IBS. And nothing seems to be working. My question is about Garrett. I feel he's hiding something from me. Any sense of what? Ask him.
Yeah.
Don't play games. Just ask him.
Yeah, because with that song, and you know me, I get half a song. It says, but I got the song, "Don't Play Games with My Heart." So ask him, make sure it's worthwhile. I suspect it has to do along money lines or work job issues or something like that. But just suggest and do it very carefully, because he might think it's none of your business unless you're engaged or married. It might be that he feels it's none of your business. So be careful how you ask him, and the fact that he's hiding it is something he's not proud of.
And again, we've said this before, if you can't trust him, don't be with him. Jennifer Schwab asks, "Hello, ladies. Do you still see me moving by my daughter Sydney by the end of spring/summer?"
That I think that has.
It's dependent on how much longer we're quarantined for.
Yeah, because I do know that Trump is talking about easing up the quarantine after the first 15 days. I don't know if he will or not, but I do think that the prices of house might drop dramatically after this, so it might be a good thing.
Kimber Sigil Aquarius asks, "Hey y'all, I would like to know what is my life purpose." I feel like that's a reading.
That's a yeah. I mean, everybody's life purpose is to grow and expand and become more of who they really are, or become who they truly are. But for a life reading, I would recommend Elizabeth, because she does a life reading, and but for 2 minutes, I can't really expound in that as well as it should be. I mean, you are here to grow, to change, to interact, to become more of more you, less ego. But other things beyond that, I recommend highly Elizabeth Myers. She actually has a reading for that, but if you do the $10, she'll still give you a pretty decent reading. A lot, because the one she's got for that is a $60 reading, and it is pretty intense. But she will do a decent one for $10, just because that's who she is.
Toffee H asks, "Hi honey, any advice for me health wise?"
First thing I got was sugar. And sugar is something really, really difficult to let go of. I know I have a hard time with it myself. I do prefer coconut sugar now over the other sugars or natural sugars. But sugar seems to be and sugar also goes into the carbs. So one of the things I got is that you should look into a paleo diet, but slightly don't have to do the full paleo, but look into the paleo diet and see what you think about it, because it does slow down on it does cut down on the sugar a lot. Okay, that's health-wise. It's just amazing what white sugar or sugar does to a body.
Emily Klein says, "Thank you. I need a good change." B. Erla asks, "Hey, hi Alicia and Elle. Hope you are both well. May I know, what does Jeff want from me and our connection?" Thank you so, so much.
Well, he wants to get to know you a little better, and you haven't been going out very long with so it's understandable. He actually, because he actually wants to get to know who you are. He actually wants to interact with you. And he would, and at this point, he's hopeful that the relationship can continue and blossom into something a little more than friendship. Okay, it does feel positive.
Lily Dula says, thank you a lot. I am still hanging on. Have not lost my trust. Lots of hugs.
Yeah, it is tough though. But you're good. You're a good person, and you just deserve good things.
Laura H says, thank you for all you do, sharing your gifts and time. Mali Pali says, hi, Eliz-sha and El. I think my question was missed. No, we did answer. It was, let me just double check what Gemini is feeling at home in this situation, I believe.
No, I don't remember.
What is the situation of Gemini at home with the lockdown situation?
Okay, no, I didn't get that one.
Okay, my apologies.
It was an accident. We
accident.
wouldn't miss you, don't worry. What's he feeling with the lockdown? I don't know what he's telling you, but it feels like he's pacing back and forth, going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Goes to the fridge, says, no, I don't want it. Back and forth, goes to the fridge, no, don't want it. Back and forth, back and forth. I don't think he's doing as well as he likes you to know, except when he's actually doing work, and then he's okay. But he seems to be pacing a lot, and not lockdown is not his forte. Yeah, hopefully it would be. It's too bad he couldn't be locked down with you. But he is paying a lot of attention to his job, of course.
Tay says, thank you. I figured that's what it might be. I'm not surprised to hear that, but I'm not sure if I could handle being a medium. It's interesting, though. It's easier than you expect it to be.
It's actually a great gift. The number of people you help and help them on a really deep level is kind of intriguing. And honestly, mostly the people who are on the other side, they're just hilarious. I sit here and I'm supposed to be talking to these people, and the people are bereaved, and these they're on the other side, and they're coming in, they're saying, look at my muscle. Or they do a dance, or they're hilarious. They're just, oh my God, they're just hilarious. And then there's some that have they have deep messages, and they really want that message passed on. They're a little bit intense, but mostly they're the people that come, at least the people that come to me, they make me laugh. And I'm sitting here trying so hard to keep a straight face because I'm talking to people who are bereaved. And my mother's a good example. I can use her because she's my mother. When she passed over, I went in to check and see how she was doing. She turns to me and goes, not now, dear. I'm talking to your aunt and uncle. Because and that was very definitely my mother. Or another thing she did, I used to read to my mom every day. And we were halfway through a book when she passed. And I said, I'm going to have to read that book by myself. Mom leans over my shoulder and says, no, I'll read it with you. I thought, geez, just what I need, right? So no, the majority of people that come to you are hilarious and vibrate very high, and the ones that don't, honestly, I haven't really run into it. Aaron might have, but I don't. I just have those boundaries up where I say, "Yep, nope, not going to do that." So it isn't actually a problem. Okay, I've chatted enough.
Melancholy adds, I hope Jellybean gets well soon.
Me too.
CF says, thank you so much. SA doesn't have the faculty facility PayPal. Sorry.
Okay.
I read well. Don't have South Africa doesn't have the facility of PayPal.
Oh,
the use of PayPal.
That sucks.
That does suck.
I don't have another option because
at the moment
we're not big enough to use credit cards and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We're quite small. But I suspect if you message Elizabeth and tell her what's going on, she will do it for free.
Yeah.
Don't tell her I said so, don't let anybody else know, because she's a real pushover.
And she does use the money that she gets with readings
to feed her dogs,
her dogs,
and other people's dogs.
Yeah.
So, but she is a pushover. You message her, and she very likely will reach out and let you know what she's picking up from your puppy.
Laura H says, thank you so much. I love this chat room.
Thank you.
CF adds, thank you so much for the pumpkin. We'll buy tomorrow as we are going into lockdown from tomorrow night.
Make sure you have lots of toilet paper.
Until April 16th.
Yeah, just make sure you have lots of toilet paper, because people here, they panic bought, or they bought in bulk so they could sell it at exorbitant prices, and there's no toilet paper anywhere. Luckily, we have enough for at least 2 weeks.
At least. Toffee H says, thanks, love, and light. Bless you and your family and your jelly bean.
Thank you.
Jennifer Schwab says, I thought the timeline had changed with everything going on. I agree about house prices may be better after this. I'm hoping we can still make it happen this year. Thank you so much for your time and energy.
I do feel you will make it happen this year. Time-wise, there's a few things coming up on the horizon. I don't know how to interpret yet, but suffice it to say, I'm hoping, and some of the information coming through is positive, that things are going to come out in a really good way.
Malapala says, thank you, my dears. Yes, he doesn't seem to be good with the lockdown. Haha, I know. I wish he was locked down with me.
It would make it a lot easier for him. He would definitely be more happy, much happier.
Yeah. D Spark says, I don't see your beautiful necklaces on your website. Where do we find them?
I haven't put them up.
Yeah.
I'm lazy, but I just, until this thing is done, I've decided not to
do a lot of.
I'm not putting, because the mail is not reliable at the moment, but I will put them up. And if you really want to know, message me and I can send you pictures. And like I just finished one. These ones are fun. I'm going to, they're glass and they're fun. And I've got them down to an hour. And so I probably sell those for like $10, $11 American.
But a lot of the stuff that we wear or show online aren't always on our website exactly or right away. We are very slow at putting stuff up.
Really bad. But right now I put it on hold a little bit because I don't want to mail things out.
Yeah, because
so I have like like 4 packages I need to mail out
because of the situation.
because I just want to wait until. I'm just afraid they'll get lost in transit.
Yeah. So, but if you do see something that Eliz-sha is wearing that interests you, let us know.
I has lots.
And
I really do have a lot. I have a lot of things.
When things calm down, we will once more push and add more jewelry and items.
Yeah. And I like to know where they're going, so that I can make them specifically for that person.
Yeah.
So like this one's one I like them all.
All the jewelry that we have.
It's kyanite.
Offer. No, that is not kyanite. That's is obsidian.
No, that's kyanite.
You sure?
Yep.
Oh. Well, I saw it only from.
It's kyanite, and it's got a splash of quartz on it. I really like that one. But I really like all of them when I do them.
All jewelry that we offer or that we sell, either you can buy just the pendant and the jewelry, or for an extra $5 you can add in specific energy that you would like enhanced with it, such as self-love, confidence, financial desire.
Yeah, this is rose quartz, actually.
And so we ask you to put in the comments at checkout what you would like. If you want extra. If you would like extra, and what kind of energy.
But there's when I work with them, they're always got energy put in.
But specific energy.
Yeah,
that you
specific energy.
Like enhanced in.
So like that one.
Jennifer Schwab says, so pretty, heart. Kimber says, thanks, ladies. And I think we can go because that's our last comment.
Well, cool. So we should be back tomorrow unless something major happens. And like today was nip and tuck because we have little things happening that I wasn't anticipating.
Mm-hmm.
And so I will let you go, and namaste. Namasko.
Bye, everybody, and thank you for joining us today. We'll see you tomorrow or later today if you follow us on Facebook. Yeah, and if you're up, come on at 1:00 Pacific time. And I can't tell you where it is all over the world. But bye. Oops, wrong place.